Hey y'all, what a crazy week in the news. Just a lot of crazy stuff going on. So, as you know, the Epstein file saga is not going away. Even though our current president would like it to go away, it's not going away. Still hanging around. Okay, so DOJ went to visit Ghislaine Maxwell in prison to talk to her. A lot of speculation that that's a cover up and that our current president may pardon her. Possibility, because this week in the news it says that Bondi told him that his name was all through that file. That was one thing. Also, a video was exposed with Epstein. You see him in an interview, being interviewed, and questions were being asked that if he knows Trump. He did say yes. I think the next question was, were they ever around underage girls? And he said he would have to plead the fifth, and I believe the 12th. Never heard of the 12th before. I got to brush up on that one. So that came out, even though he said that like he didn't really, I think Trump was saying he really didn't like him, and was pretty much trying to say he wasn't really friends with him and stuff. But there was even pictures of Epstein at one of Trump's wedding. I think it was to Marla. Yeah, so that's what's going on, y'all. So the distraction this week regarding all that was that the current president was, they came out blaming the Obama administration and Obama for some treason thing, which really didn't make much sense because he hasn't been president for so long. Last week it was a hoax and fake, and apparently Biden and Obama wrote it. And then people were saying, well, if that's the case, why was Epstein in jail if it's a hoax? And why is Ghislaine, Maxwell still in jail? So that's what's going on about that. Meanwhile, the Wall Street Journal was banned from going on a trip with Trump because apparently this Friday he's flying into Scotland for like some kind of like golf tournament or event. I believe it's at his hotel. But I heard that there's already protests in Scotland on his arrival there. So that's what's going on with that, y'all. And let's see. The sad news this week was the passing of celebrities. The first one, they're all sad, but the first one that took us by surprise was Malcolm Jamal. I believe his last name is Warner. He played Theo, well known for playing Theo on the Bill Cosby Show. I really enjoyed that show. And he passed on at 54. It was while on vacation in Costa Rica. Apparently he drowned in a rip current. There was a few news report that I caught that beach is known for surfers. Also that there were flags out. There's a sign in Spanish and English warning off, I guess, the rough current. And apparently from another news report that he went out early in the morning, apparently he was with his 8-year-old daughter who survived. So I'm thinking she saw her father or witnessed her father drowning, which is the saddest thing. Can you believe, as a family, you're going on vacation to enjoy yourself, and then you end up losing your loved one? And the last thing I think I heard was that his wife was trying to work it out that she can get his body, flown back to the States. Saddest story ever. And I really enjoyed the Cosby Show because it presented a black family in a good light. It didn't present a black family as criminals or drug dealers. It presented them in a positive light. Um, Doctor and lawyer, husband and wife, children being raised to the best of their ability, and that's what in like I mean that I like about that sitcom. The next person that passed on that we heard about was Ozzy Osbourne, which he is, well, I knew him of a rocker, like heavy metal like rocker. I remember I used to find him comical because whenever he talked, he always sounded like he was high because I never understood what he was saying. You had to listen really good to hear what this man was saying. And then the WWE star, the wrestler Hulk Hogan, he passed on. I'm very familiar with him. My daughter likes to watch wrestling. I've gone with her to a couple wrestling WWE events, so I'm well aware of his background. So prayers for their family, because when you lose a loved one, it's never easy. Um, Thinking about how life is so fleeting. You're here today and could be gone tomorrow. I try to read a Bible verse for believers. I just like to share a Bible verse. If you're not a believer, that's fine. Reading the Bible is a very interesting book. Just to have knowledge, take it up and read it. Give it a chance. So this week is James 4:13 through 17. Starting off with verse 13. Now listen, you who say, today or tomorrow we'll go to this or that city, spend a year there, carry on business, and make money. Why, you do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast in your arrogant schemes. All such boasting is evil. If anyone then knows the good they ought to do and doesn't do it, it is sin for them. So basically, while we here, try to do the right thing, because we can't take none of this with us. We can't take our house with us. We can't take our money with us. Can't take our clothes with us. Can't even take the people we love, not that we want to, with us. You know what I'm saying? But that's not for us. We're going on out with nothing as we came in. So just be kind to others. Just be a good human being. Share your love if you can help others. That would be a great thing. Another thing I was thinking about too that I wanted to share. I heard some bill that was passed where there will be removing. You hear the plane. I'm outside. If you hear it, the removing homeless from encampment. I mean, our homeless people are already down on their luck. Sometimes, just hard time in life, no help, no family to help. You could lose your job. You could get really sick. Here in the United States, if you don't have insurance and you get sick, I mean, the medical expenses is outrageous. Even with insurance, sometimes the medical bill is outrageous. And you could just lose everything. It's real easy to lose stuff. And you don't have a shelter or anyone to help you or anyone who cares, So I was thinking, gosh, the people who have acres and acres of land just sitting there and maybe not doing anything with it, if they could just share. I mean, I'm not wealthy, but these are the thoughts that come to my head. Just share 2 acres to the homeless where they set up their tent and and just have somewhere to stay. I don't know the solution to this, but more kindness is needed. It's very little of it left in the world. You see wars, you see people being treated just awful. Some more kindness is needed. And that's all today, folks. If you like what I shared, just hit like, subscribe, and share. And you all have a good day.